The election results are coming in as numbers are still changing in some close races. Voter turnout in Josephine County as high as 52% as people decide some big issues throughout our area. Good afternoon, I'm Libby Dowsett. The talk in Josephine County is about the proposed public safety levy that appears to be failing this afternoon. The sheriff says that means more layoffs and cuts are on the way for a county already struggling to enforce the law. It is our top story today at noon. Measure 1749 asked homeowners for a boost in taxes of about $296 a year if you own a $200,000 home. The money would have helped fund the criminal justice and public safety departments. Right now, the levy is failing with 51% of the voters saying no. Last year, a similar levy failed by 57% of the vote. And last year, the Sheriff's Department dissolved some of its departments, including records and investigations. And the cuts reached other departments, including the District Attorney's Office and the County Jail. Sheriff Gil Gilbertson says a number of layoffs, at least 4, are in the works.
I'm going to end up laying people off, which will only exacerbate, an ongoing problem.
Again, at last count, these numbers are unofficial. 51% of the voters voted against the levy, while 49% voted yes. Commissioners met this morning to discuss the issue. News 10's Whitney Clark was there and a number of concerned citizens. Whitney?
Good afternoon, Libby. That's right. I was at the Josephine County's Commissioner meeting. It was just a regularly scheduled meeting, and talk of the levy was not on their agenda for today, but of course it was a big issue for the people there. There were a number of Josephine County residents that showed up, some of them saying they were relieved that the levy didn't pass, one saying she was breathing a sigh of relief knowing that people would not be burdened with extra taxes out in the county. Some of them accusing the commissioners of being out of touch with the community, saying clearly these types of levies have failed over and over again, and the citizens will not support them. Now, there were some there, though, that were expressed concern, obviously, about the safety of their families, and also concerned about people sort of celebrating the fact that the levy did not pass, saying people should be more focused on solutions as opposed to just simply celebrating the levy not passing. Now, all of the commissioners did make comments about the what looks like the failure of the levy at the end of the meeting, and like some of those other concerned citizens, they said it was just downright offensive that there were some celebrating the failure of the levy. This race for this measure has been very close, saying that the commissioner said they were not going to give up and are going to be looking at other ways to bring in extra money, whether it's through legislation, selling properties in Josephine County. Now, they do have a budget meeting scheduled for 3 o'clock today, the Budget Committee in Josephine County, where they'll be able to take a better look and get a better idea of exactly how the failure of this levy will affect budgets across the county for the rest of the year. And we're going to be at that meeting this afternoon and continue to give you more updates on the elections as we get them. Libby?
All right, Whitney, thank you. Our News 10 Facebook friends also weighing in on the levy. Jonathan believes voters are tired of extortion tactics being utilized for local government agencies to get more money. Robin didn't think the levy would pass, saying the county needs to learn to budget better and give themselves less raises to fix the problem. Nico says the failed levy wasn't surprising, but wished it had passed to increase law enforcement. Lauren says criminals need to be held accountable, but how can that happen without funds for law enforcement? We want to know what you think. Go ahead and friend us on Facebook and leave us your comment. A similar levy on the ballot to help fund public safety in Curry County. At this point, 56% of voters are saying no, while 44% say yes. Its sheriff says the office will have to close if the levy fails. Oregon lawmakers are considering various bills to allow the state to step in and take over. School funding, another big issue in the special election in Josephine County. The Grants Pass School District asked for a 5-year bond not to exceed $17 million. That measure is failing with 52% of the vote. The district wanted the money to improve schools, fix air conditioning systems, implement security measures, and add kindergarten classrooms. Another money measure in Josephine County, this one passing, Measure 1751, will renew a local option tax. Property owners are already paying the tax to support the Wolf Creek Fire Department. The renewal extends the levy and even lowers it.